So one of the most common questions we get asked is, where is the female character? So I have some good news that I want to share with everybody. We basically have been spending the last couple months diligently working on the female character. So we started by getting all of our kind of concepts together and start kind of building the body that we want, just the size, the height, and we wanted something generic but realistic. Once we were happy with all of her proportions and we have all the photo reference that we needed, James Koo, one of our senior character artists working on the character bodies at the moment, took these concepts and then resculpted a brand new female from scratch in ZBrush. And once we were happy with all the proportions and the look and the feel of the female character, we basically retopologized all of the whole high poly sculpt. We started baking down all of our textures from the high poly sculpt onto the game topology. Once we were happy with all the bakes, we took that and we got it into the engine. And then we started applying our human skin shader to it and making sure the translucency looks good, making sure that the skin, the softness, and the transmittance map, and we're kind of happy with the way that the skin is actually looking like skin. At that point, we bring it into Mari and we spend a good deal of time doing texture projection. So we retake some of that early concept reference and some very high-res shots of the female body. You know, you got the elbows, you got the hands, right? And we basically start repainting on the 3D object to get those kind of high, dense quality areas repainted back on. And so we start blending in our normal map with our initial baked normal map, with our high sampled photos, and then we basically start retouching the diffuse map as well and start getting the more subtle touches like the blemishes and the color variation throughout the skin. And then we take all that in Mari and we put it back into the engine, and that's kind of where we're at with the character at the moment. Now, it sounds like it's just, let's just put it in there and go, but there's still a ton of work that we have to do before we can do that, because there is hundreds, if not thousands, of animations that still need to be applied, and tons of testing and fitting the clothing, and so there's a ton of work to still get done. But we're making really good progress, so we have something to look forward to in the next couple of months.